everyone, and welcome to another review. Today we're going to go ahead and review a scent that was released last year in August of 2015. The fragrance is a newer scent from the house of Hugo Boss. The fragrance we're talking about is called Hugo Boss, or Boss the Scent. Now, Boss the Scent, again, released last year in 2015. It is a newer fragrance, a newer release, and I never got a chance to review it just because I was so busy with the wedding and a couple other things going on that I was really disappointed. But I finally finished getting everything together, and I have the review for you today. Now, the fragrance is available in two main sizes, a 100 milliliter and a 50 milliliter. The 100 is going to run you about $83, and the 50 milliliter is going to run you about $68 retail. Now, if you shop around, as always, you may be able to get it cheaper. Those are just retail prices. All right? Now, let's go ahead and dive right into the notes of the fragrance. The notes of the fragrance consist of a short list. Four main notes. Maninka, lavender, ginger, and leather. Those are the official notes that are listed for this scent. Now, for those of you who don't know what Maninka is, I actually didn't know what it was either before I actually looked into it. The bottom line is it's a fruit. And what you get out of the scent actually is that. It starts off with a fruity, I want to say a fruity, spicy scent right off the top of the bat. It sort of did remind me of Hugo Boss, or Boss Bottled, but it had a different kind of aura to it. Now, again, I never smelled Maninka before, so I'm just calling it fruity and assuming that's what it comes off of. The next time, or the chance that I actually get my nose on that scent, I will be able to go ahead and let you know what it is. But either way, essentially, the next thing that I kind of get of this scent is I get this ginger and I get a vanilla note. Now, I know vanilla is not listed in this, but I get this creamy vanilla vibe for it that I really think at least it smells like vanilla to me. So, well aware that it's not in there, but I really do get a vanilla vibe for it. And as you start to dry down, you get a woody vanilla type of a scent that still has a little bit of that citrus overlay and a little bit of that spiciness coming from the ginger. Overall, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is a woody, spicy scent. Doesn't have woods in it, and I don't really get much leather from this scent. Maybe it's just me, maybe it's just the way that it mixes in on my skin, but I do not get that leather note. I definitely get a fruity vibe from it, I definitely get a spicy vibe from it, and I get a creaminess coming from a vanilla, but I don't get that leather vibe coming from this scent. Now, this scent, all of that through that I kind of just described, the biggest problem with this scent is the longevity and the performance of this. The performance on this, it's very deceptive. You spray it on, and if you're one of the people who go to a mall and spray it on, or you go to a department store and spray it on, you may be deceived and think that this is going to last. And I have to admit, when I first smelled it, I thought, okay, this is going to last as long, I'm thinking in my head, as Boss Bottled. Wrong I was. This lasts on my skin anywhere between 2 hours and 4 hours maximum. A lot of times it was dying off after 2 hours, and even the time that it was on my skin, it did not project well. It left off my skin about this much, but that was a big problem. People could not smell it, and consequently, I didn't get any compliments on this. When they smelled it, and I asked them to, kind of smell it, take it in, they thought that it was a great smelling scent. But the problem, if people can't smell you, then, what use is it? What use is your scent if you're required to get those compliments off of it? I do think it's a good fragrance for any age group, and once we're talking about sprays, I go heavy on this one. I go 4 or 5 sprays, it still did not matter. I was, you'll quote-unquote choke someone out for the first 10 minutes, but outside of that, you're really not going to get a lot of projection and longevity for this, and I tried a lot of things for it. Now, season-wise, I think this is good fall, spring, and winter scent. Believe it or not, I think the winter still suits it. I don't think that this is a good summer scent still. Yes, I think it can get a little bit cloying, even though it doesn't have the strength and projection, and it's just going to die off your skin. And especially in the summer when you get sweatier, it's just gonna be gone from your skin. But that's just my guess, because I still haven't worn it in summer. I've only worn it in hot temperatures. All right, so when we talk about the occasion, I do think that this is a good date night fragrance. I think that's a good casual fragrance, just kind of wearing out. And I do think that it's a good work scent, believe it or not. So I think it does have a little bit of versatility when you're talking about, when you can actually use it. Yeah, and that's pretty much the main thing. So if I'm going to go ahead and give this fragrance a rating, I give this fragrance a rating of 4 out of 10. Now, I say that and give it a 4 out of 10 strictly telling you that this does smell good. This fragrance does smell good. It is a good smelling scent. There are no arguments for me on that. The problem with this fragrance, I really think that it fits the mold of a fragrance that really is meant to just grab you in the store. And you take it home and it's like, blah. You know, it really doesn't do much. And so for that, it's just disappointing to me. So it loses marks for that. It loses marks for its performance. It loses marks for the fact that it smells great, but I don't think that they really took any chances with this. It's your typical woody, spicy scent. It's really not doing anything groundbreaking. In fact, comparing the two between Boss Bottled and the scent, Boss Bottles is such a better fragrance on almost any level that I can think of. It's better all around. Boss Bottle is one that I would re-up no matter what. This one I would not recommend to anyone to go ahead and buy. I think it's, just kind of redundant or a waste of money, if you will, for that. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what your thoughts are on The Scent, this new The Scent from Hugo Boss. All right? So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves, and you guys have a great day.